It is 2019. Can you guys believe it? I am so excited. I love the start of a new year, and today I'm excited to be making my dream board with you guys. I have some kind of big audacious goals, so don't laugh, just hang with me on these. And I hope this inspires you to just dream big and kind of visualize what you want for the new year. It's never too late to make a dream board. My first dream board ever was in May 2018. So in all honesty, this dream board never actually made it off of a file in my computer, but it really stuck in my mind. And one of the goals that I had on there was to hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. It seemed like such a hairy, audacious goal, but you guys, at the end of the year, I hit 6,000 subscribers, and I am just so excited to have you guys. So that was kind of in the back of my mind when I went ahead and created goals for this year. I decided, you know what, I need to dream bigger. I need to let myself think bigger. I just went and printed off a bunch of photos of things that I was super excited about to do in this year. And I have this whiteboard because I did not have a piece of poster paper and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out and then we're gonna get started. Well, that took me a lot longer than anticipated to cut those all out. I know a lot of people do this with magazines, but to me that seems kind of old school because then you're limited to the magazine. I didn't have the time or money to buy magazines, and I don't really have any. So I just went online to Pinterest, to Google search, Instagram and stuff like that, and just picked out a whole slew of photos. I don't really know where to start. Let's see. All right, let's start with a really big one. This is probably my biggest one. So this says, now that I'm a mother, this is my YouTube channel, and I photoshopped in here, or edited in here, 50,000 subscribers. So right now I am still below 7,000 subscribers as of filming this video. But again, like I mentioned last year, I put 2,000 subscribers for my goal last year, and I've gained 2,000 subscribers in the last 2 days. So first of all, thank you guys so much. You guys are blowing my mind out of the water. And 50,000 is huge. I have no idea if I would be able to hit this, but here's to trying. Okay, so I am pregnant, and this is just some random lady I found on Pinterest, but I thought she was just so adorable and pregnant. I want to be stylish and fit while I am pregnant, so this is just kind of a reminder that that is a goal of mine this year. I loved this quote. It just says, "A strong woman looks a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink." Every year has its challenges. I don't know what this year's challenges are gonna be, but I thought that was an adorable little quote and a good reminder. I want this year to have a lot to do with family. Elisha and I have really big families, and I just want to connect on a personal level with each one of them. So that is a picture of Elisha's family. And I also have this picture of our wedding. And there's a lot of family members not present here, but it's just a reminder that these people are my priority. Before friends, before all the other people I love and want to connect with, I really want to make these people a priority. One practical step I want to take towards connecting with family members that I don't usually connect with is writing letters on birthdays. So I've written out all of the birthdays for all of the family on my calendar, and I'm in the process right now of handwriting all of the envelopes because I feel if I have all the addresses collected and written, it's going to make it so much easier to actually follow through on this throughout the year. This is a photo of our precious sweet baby Lucy that came into the world in 2018. And I just really am praying and hoping for another healthy little baby, regardless of whether it's a girl or a boy. This photo just really encapsulates who I want to be for my children. It's my favorite photo of me and my kids, and I took it because I just want to be a happy, joyful mom that is positive, that wants to have a good time with them. In 2019, I do want to earn an incentive trip to Maui. Last year, Elisha and I earned it to Cabo, and we had a wonderful time. It was an amazing experience. So this is a picture of Maui, and here's to winning this trip. We need to buy a van. Like, we cannot fit 3 car seats in the back of our little compact hamster. So I really do not care about the make or model of our minivan, so I wasn't that specific. I think this is like a 2018 though, so it's probably really expensive. But Elisha does have an opinion. I did make it white on purpose because I love white cars and Elisha thinks they look cheap. So I might be able to convince him to get a white car. Another really big goal that I have for 2019 is to launch our podcast. Elisha and I have been wanting to launch a podcast for a while, and it's so intimidating to me, but it needs to happen this year. I'm so excited about it. This quote is just a fantastic reminder. Dreams don't work unless you do. And I just want it to remind me that even though I want all of these beautiful things, I do need to put in the effort. So here's to every day putting in the effort. I love the concept of my children matching. I do want them to match more this year and just have really cute outfits that are budget friendly, but that are really classic. So I put down this little picture, and I also put down this adorable little picture of these two little kiddos as reminders that I want my kiddos to look cute and put together when they're out in public. I'm specifying out in public because you guys know that they basically just run around in their underwear and diapers here at the house. This is a reminder that I want to memorize the book of James this year. I'm super excited because I'm already 12 verses in, and this is just an incredible book. Doesn't this just look like the most beautiful closet you have ever seen? I don't really want to share a closet with my kids, but I love how simple and minimal it is. I really do want to simplify our closets and make them more minimal and pristine. Along with the house theme, I do want to have a beautiful, restful bedroom. I feel like our bedroom is getting there, but it's not quite where I want it to be. I kind of want to create a sitting area in our bedroom and maybe a little office space, which sounds crazy if you've seen my bedroom because it's very tiny and we have a gigantic bed, but this is one of my goals in 2019. Something that's super important when you're making a dream board or a vision board or manifesting or whatever you want to call it is that you need to make it real. You need to visualize it as if it's already happened. So using Canva or other free apps to edit things is super, super helpful. I do have a savings goal on here. It's kind of ridiculous. Our income would definitely need to increase by the end of the year for us to make this because with the baby coming and with needing to buy a new car this year, we're only gonna have about 6 months to save for this goal. So it might be kind of crazy, but I do wanna save up our down payment for our house without touching our current savings. So I put simple business savings on here. I edited it so that the account number's fake so you guys can't steal it, duh. And I put $25,000 there as the available balance. So again, this is an astronomical savings goal. I think this would be a solid yearly savings goal for us, but I really want to do my best to see if we could do it in 6 months, and hopefully our income will have increased. This is a photo of my friend Stacy. I just think she's an adorable mom. And what I loved about this photo is that I'm going to become a mom of 3 this year, Lord willing. And so that is just kind of what I love about this picture. And I also love that she's wearing a dress. I want to be a mommy that wears more dresses. I just think it's so feminine and pretty. Thanks for letting me use you as inspiration, Stacy. This is seriously such an intense dream board. Like there are some big goals on here. But one of them is I want to write a book. I am an English major. I have wanted to write a book forever. I have made it about 11 chapters into one, but I used to write fiction and I'm really into nonfiction now, and so I want to write a book with Elisha, or at least start it this year and have it outlined. This is who I want to be for Elisha this year. This is a photo of us taken at our wedding, and I just love, it's kind of pixelated, but I just love how joyful and full of life I am. I just want to be refreshing to him and beautiful to him and young and vibrant and exciting and fun and his best friend. So not only is this a good memory, but when Elisha's looking at me, this is who I want him to see. Obviously, you can't live like every day is your wedding day, but I want to try this year. You really can't have enough quotes about action. I love the concept of actually decorating a children's room this year in 2019. I love how this is all white and yet it is still homey. I think it's such a hard balance, finding that balance between minimalism and hominess. So I just think this person did a fantastic job. Again, a little editing action. I went in and put 10,000 followers on Instagram. I would love to have that little swipe up bar because who doesn't? And I honestly want to have that big of an impact this year. Last but definitely not least, I want an organized pantry. I don't actually have a pantry in my home, but I want an organized cupboard or, you know, whatever resembles my pantry. I want it to look like this. Now that we have all the photos of my dream board for 2019 all laid out, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape them on and we'll get a final look. you guys one tip if you're trying to reach your goals, and that is this simple 2-step program that helped me so much in 2018. And the first thing is, make sure you're personally developing every single day for about 15 minutes. That's actually my only everyday goal. It's not work out every day, it's not eat healthy every day, it's just personally develop in one way or another. So maybe that's listening to a podcast, maybe that's watching someone on YouTube, maybe that's following someone on Instagram or reading a good book, but it's basically just investing in my mental state every single day. But you can't stop there, because personal development is not reading about personal development. Personal development happens when you take that motivation that you get from being inspired from the reading or the podcast or whatever, and then apply an action. So this year, this is my little challenge from me to you, is try to invest in your personal development every day, and then every time you personally develop, take action immediately afterwards. So for instance, if I watch a cleaning video, I go and I pick up a pile of clothes. Maybe I don't have time to clean my whole house or do something dramatic, but I instantly take a little action, and that ensures that I'm growing or working towards my goals in one way or another every single day. So for instance, if I listen to a podcast on health, I go and I instantly drink a green smoothie, or I take my supplements, or I stretch for 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It's just ensuring that you're taking that motivation and doing something with it. Because so often I get motivated, I go to a conference, or I read a book, or I watch a YouTube video, and then I let that motivation get away from me because I don't do anything with it. So this year, just like in 2018, my goal is to be motivated, then take that motivation and do something with it. It seriously can be as simple as making a list of the items that you want to get to organize your pantry when you watch that pantry organizational video. Anyways, I hope 2019 is just fantastic for you. I pray that the Lord really richly blesses your life, and I also hope that I get to know you better throughout this next year. I know there are so many unforeseen challenges. I have no idea what I'm going into in 2019, but I really do believe that verse that says, the heart of man plans his way and the Lord directs his steps. I think it's so good to have a plan and then just allow the Lord to direct and lead. So whether or not any of these dreams come true, I'm excited to start pursuing them, and I know that I will have grown by the end of the year. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Bye.